Imagine our world stripped bare of its emerald cloak. Picture landscapes devoid of trees, flowers, and grasses. This is a world without plants, a chilling possibility with devastating consequences. It's easy to take plants for granted, these silent, seemingly passive inhabitants of our planet. Their absence would trigger a domino effect, unraveling ecosystems and threatening life as we know it. The fate of our planet is inextricably linked to the fate of the plant kingdom. Plants are the unsung heroes of our planet, the silent alchemists that transform sunlight into the very air we breathe. They are the primary source of oxygen, the lifeblood that courses through our veins and fuels our every breath. Through the remarkable process of photosynthesis, plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and, using the sun's energy, convert it into oxygen. Every leaf, every blade of grass, acts as a miniature oxygen factory, replenishing the air with each passing moment. Without plants, this vital process would grind to a halt. The atmosphere would gradually become saturated with carbon dioxide, making it difficult for animals, including humans, to breathe. The consequences of oxygen depletion would be dire. Oxygen is essential for cellular respiration, the process by which our bodies convert food into energy. Without sufficient oxygen, our cells would be starved of energy, leading to weakness, fatigue, and eventually organ failure. In a world devoid of plants, the very air we depend on for survival would become our enemy, slowly suffocating us and bringing life as we know it to a standstill. Plants form the foundation of the food chain, the primary producers upon which all other life depends. They are the solar-powered factories of the natural world, converting sunlight into energy in the form of sugars and carbohydrates. Herbivores, from tiny insects to giant elephants, rely on plants for their sustenance. These plant eaters in turn become food for carnivores, creating a complex web of interconnected relationships. The disappearance of plants would send shockwaves through this intricate network, leading to a catastrophic collapse of the food chain. Without plants, herbivores would be the first to suffer. Deprived of their primary food source, they would starve to death in vast numbers. The loss of herbivores would then impact carnivores, who rely on them for sustenance. Predators would face a grim choice: either starve or resort to cannibalism, further decimating their populations. The disappearance of plants would trigger a domino effect, toppling each level of the food chain and leading to mass extinctions across the globe. It would be a world of empty stomachs and silent forests, a chilling testament to the interconnectedness of all living things. Plants are the architects of ecosystems, shaping the landscapes we inhabit and providing habitats for countless species. Forests, grasslands, wetlands, and deserts, each with its unique flora, support a diverse array of animals, insects, fungi, and microorganisms. The disappearance of plants would transform these vibrant ecosystems into desolate wastelands. Forests would vanish, leaving behind barren landscapes vulnerable to erosion. Without the protective cover of trees, the soil would be baked by the sun, leached by rain, and swept away by the wind, transforming fertile lands into arid deserts. The loss of vegetation would also disrupt the delicate balance of water cycles. Plants play a crucial role in absorbing rainfall, preventing erosion, and replenishing groundwater reserves. Without them, rainfall would run off the land, carrying away topsoil and causing flooding. The disappearance of plants would leave behind a scarred and desolate earth, stripped of its beauty and biodiversity. It would be a world of silence, devoid of the rustling leaves, the chirping insects, and the calls of birds, a stark reminder of the irreplaceable role plants play in shaping our planet. A world without green fuel. Plants provide us with food, oxygen, fuel, building materials, and fibers. Wood has been a primary fuel source for millennia. Without trees, we'd rely on alternative fuels with their own environmental impacts. Fossil fuels pollute, while renewables need significant investment. Wood is crucial for building, especially in developing countries. The loss of trees would devastate housing, furniture, and other products. Plant-based materials are integral to our daily lives. The disappearance of plants would disrupt global supply chains. Section 6. The Dust Bowl returns. Plants play a vital role in maintaining soil health and preventing erosion. Their roots bind the soil together, preventing it from being washed away by rain or blown away by wind. Their leaves and stems provide shade, reducing surface evaporation and keeping the soil moist. Without plants, the land would be left vulnerable to the forces of erosion. Rainfall would wash away topsoil, carrying away nutrients and leaving behind barren, infertile land. Wind would whip up dust storms, blanketing cities and towns in a thick layer of dust, as witnessed during the devastating Dust Bowl of the 1930s. The loss of topsoil would have a catastrophic impact on agriculture. Fertile land would be transformed into arid wastelands, unable to support crops. Food production would plummet, leading to widespread famine and social unrest. The disappearance of plants would trigger a cascade of environmental disasters, transforming fertile lands into deserts and jeopardizing the very foundation of our food security. It would be a stark reminder of the silent yet crucial role plants play in protecting our planet and sustaining life. Section 7. Where have all the animals gone? The disappearance of plants would have a profound impact on the animal kingdom, leading to mass extinctions and a dramatic reshaping of ecosystems. Animals depend on plants for food, shelter, and breeding grounds. Forests provide homes for countless species, from insects to birds to mammals. Grasslands support vast herds of grazing animals, while wetlands provide habitats for amphibians, reptiles, and aquatic life. The loss of vegetation would leave animals without food or shelter, exposing them to predators and the elements. Many species would simply starve to death, while others would succumb to predation or disease. The intricate web of life that connects plants and animals would be irrevocably broken. Pollinators such as bees, butterflies, and bats would disappear without the flowers they rely on for nectar, disrupting plant reproduction and further impacting ecosystems. The disappearance of plants would leave behind a silent and desolate world, devoid of the sights and sounds of the animal kingdom, a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the devastating consequences of disrupting nature's delicate balance. Section 8. A world without medicine. Plants have been a source of medicine for millennia, providing healing compounds that have alleviated human suffering and saved countless lives. From aspirin derived from willow bark to morphine extracted from poppy seeds, plants offer a vast pharmacopoeia of natural remedies. The disappearance of plants would deprive us of these vital medicines, leaving us vulnerable to diseases and infections. Modern medicine relies heavily on plant-derived compounds for a wide range of treatments, from pain relief to cancer therapy. The loss of these natural remedies would force us to rely solely on synthetic drugs, many of which have side effects and may not be as effective. It would also hinder the development of new medicines, as researchers would lose a valuable source of potential cures. The disappearance of plants would not only impact our physical health but also our cultural heritage. Traditional medicine systems, passed down through generations, rely heavily on plants for healing. The loss of these plants would sever our connection to these ancient practices and their accumulated wisdom. Section 9. Can we survive without plants? The short answer is no. The disappearance of plants would have catastrophic consequences for humanity, leading to oxygen depletion, food shortages, climate change, and the collapse of ecosystems. Our survival is inextricably linked to the survival of plants. Without plants, our planet would become uninhabitable, a barren and hostile world. We rely on plants for the air we breathe, the food we eat, the medicines we depend on, and the very materials that make up our homes and clothing. Their disappearance would trigger a domino effect, unraveling the intricate web of life that sustains us. It would be a grim testament to our own short-sightedness and our failure to recognize the irreplaceable value of the natural world. Section 10. Every seed counts. The good news is this scenario is preventable. We have the power to protect plants and ensure their survival for generations to come. By understanding their importance and taking action to conserve them, we can safeguard our planet and our future. We can all make a difference by planting trees, supporting sustainable agriculture, reducing our carbon footprint, and advocating for policies that protect our forests and other natural habitats. Every seed we plant, every tree we save, every action we take to reduce our impact on the environment brings us one step closer to a greener and healthier planet. The fate of plants is in our hands. Let us choose wisely and act decisively to protect these silent guardians of our planet. Section 11. Our Green Pledge. The time to act is now. The future of our planet and our own survival depends on it. Let us pledge to protect plants, to appreciate their beauty, and to advocate for their conservation. Let us teach future generations about the importance of plants and inspire them to become stewards of the natural world. Let us work together to create a world where plants thrive, ensuring a healthy and vibrant planet for all living beings. Let our legacy be a world painted in shades of green, a testament to our commitment to protecting the lifeblood of our planet.